Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some Formula One racing after some unexpected circumstances, and also, on top of that, a very lengthy, unexpected break. It wasn't easy for Formula One. We were supposed to actually see each other last week, but with those unexpected circumstances in Italia, uh, it was supposed to. I was really excited. First of all, let me just even begin with the cancellation. When I heard the news and everything that Formula One, like that race in Emiliana Romagna, in Imola, when that race was gonna be canceled, uh, my first feeling was like, damn, that really sucks. Because I was really excited for that race. First of all, it's our home race. It's a very iconic um, track. Monaco is the best, by far iconic. For me personally, uh, Monaco is the best, but as a Ferrari fan, Imola and Monza, they're just, I mean, it's iconic. It's filled with wonderful memories as a Ferrari fan. From my younger years, for me when I started watching Ferrari, till now, it always was filled with the greatest moments, and just seeing our tifosis. It's phenomenal. It just feels, it's a different feeling. It's a different emotion going into an Italia Grand Prix. So I was really sad. I was like, because when you cancel a race, of course it's not gonna come back. So uh, Imola is canceled for this year, so it will be canceled for good. We will not have a race in Imola this year, so it really sucks. But we still have another chance with the Monza, so at least that's good, and we hope that uh, that race does not get canceled. So those were my first thoughts when I heard the news, and it really sucked. It really stinged, and I really felt bad for our tifosis, and personally. For me as well, I was really excited to see that race, and it would be a really good chance for us to get back to our winning ways and get back stronger, because we had a very tough season so far, and it would have been the perfect story to you know get back to our winning ways, and do it none other than our very own home in Italia. But that had to be canceled, and now it kind of turned into a little mess. But with that being said, putting all the emotions aside, Formula One did take a very strong decision, and I really respect it. And looking after, like, doing all of my research on what was going on, what was the reason, I understood that it was the conditions were really bad over there, and I saw the pictures of the track and a few videos. It looked really bad, and I was like, you know what, thank God for that, because you don't want to put our pilots, not just ours, but also, like, the other pilots of all the other teams, and not just that, but we don't want to put their stocks and their cars and all the equipment that these Formula One teams bring to a track. All of that would have been damaged, and a lot of mess would have been created. Not just that, but also on top, it would have been really dangerous for our pilots. But not even the track itself, but the whole city of Emilia Romagna. I saw, like, a lot of people's homes were damaged, and um, also the streets. I saw a lot of streets, and those were damaged as well, and there was, like, water all over the streets, and there was, like, the smaller streets I saw. I was looking at the Instagram picture of Nick De Vries, and even him, like, he made I think he took a picture, I think it was, and he couldn't even cross the street. Like he had to stop his car in the middle of the street just because there's so much water on the street. It was like if he continued, his car would have it would have been really dangerous. So he stopped at the right spot. But no, not Alpine, Alpha Tauri, their staff member were already there, and they couldn't. They had so many issues getting in and out in the hotels and in the transportation. So you could have imagined how dangerous it would have been and how much mess it would have created for all the for like the F1 teams and the pilots to just do the small steps, and even getting to the track would have been an absolute mess. So Formula One did a great job of taking that decision and not put up more um, further mess and further issues. It's really sad for us. It's really sad for the Tifosis. But we really hope that we stay strong, and then we put all of our pressure, all of our intensity, all of the support that was supposed to be given to us, all the push that we're gonna be given to us in Imola. We're gonna take all of this energy, and we're gonna bring it all to Monza, and we hope that everything goes well and nothing gets canceled in Monza. Because if we get Imola and Monza canceled, that would really be worse for us, and it would be the worst case scenario for Ferrari, and also the Tifosis and the loyal Ferrari fans. So that's that. I know we were supposed to see each other last week, and the break for Formula One racing got extended longer than usual. So really happy to be back. Now we're headed to the most iconic track in Formula One, or even in other just motorsport itself. In me eyes, Monaco is the greatest track. Just so much history, so many moments. Just the track itself, inside and out, looking at every aspect, is just phenomenal, and it's just filled with history, filled with passion. And even when I just started, when I was a kid, the first track that I memorized and I knew about was Monaco. That was the first track that I fell in love with. So it's just special. Every kid knows about Monaco and its greatness. So it's gonna be a great weekend. And after a very heartbreaking turn of events for us, and the Tifosis, it's none other, like, it's good to be, it's good to have Luck by our side, meaning have a good time, and being back in none other than Monaco. So I know I made a very long video. I just really wanted to give my reactions. I should have made a video about the cancellation of the Italian Grand Prix, but I decided, what, let me squeeze everything in one video, and it's gonna be longer, but it's gonna be at least, like, I could talk about everything in one video and not complicate things. So really, really happy to have that after, once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but after a really big turn of events, and having a heartbreak for us, and to be back in Monaco in the following week, it's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty special, and now we hope that we stay focused and we give a strong result on Sunday. Of course, we always perform well in the qualifyings. We always perform well in the practices, and the truth about Ferrari this year is the fact it's just that we're just not able to race. That's as simple as I can say, as simple as it sounds. That's the reality. That's the whole situation about Ferrari. We're doing so well in practices. Practice number 1, 2, 3, qualifyings. We do so good, but as soon as race day comes by, we just do terrible. We don't perform. We don't have the race pace. We just cannot race on Sunday. So that's the number one focus that we should have. Of course, tires, Pit management and car management, it's the key. But I think now we have this. Uh, I think we have all of our issues pretty much handled. Maybe we need to work a little bit more on the race pace to be able to compete with a strong team, the best team this year, which is Red Bull, but also with other teams who are also giving us a hard time, teams like Mercedes and Aston Martin, who are giving us a very hard time, and we need that pace. So I think from the recent results that I've seen, I think we have it covered. Now we just have to just break this like little, I wouldn't say curse, but I will say more towards just a bad set of moments that we're having since the start of the season. We just have to break this like how do we say streak of bad struggles, and then if we can have a solid result come Sunday, I think we can have a fantastic season. I don't think we can compete just yet with the Red Bull, but we are getting there, and I'm seeing some massive improvements. And this also talking about the free practice number 1 and 2, which I have put in this video, giving my reaction on the free practice number 1 and 2. It has come to an end, so our session today has officially come to an end, and like I said, we performed very very well. Actually, in free practice number in free practice number 1, sorry, not free practice number 2. In free practice number 1, Carlos Sainz got P1 and Charles Leclerc got P5. A little struggle for Charles Leclerc there. Carlos Sainz was absolutely flying, even though he got a little crash there. I think he hit the barrier. But he still ended up at P1. Fantastic result. And then coming at P2, Charles Leclerc came back, and so did Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz has been flying all session long. Free practice number 1 and 2, and the results for that were Charles Leclerc at P2 and Carlos Sainz at P3. And I must say, it has been a little difficult for Charles Leclerc. I think he has a little struggle there. I think there might be a little, I would say, mentality issue. Of course, he had so many bad looks in Monaco. He was so close to winning. But of course, we know what happened last year, where we were supposed to win that race. That race was ours, but because of a terrible, terrible pit stop, Checo took that race from us, and we basically gave that race away to Sergio Perez, and he took that win so easily, and Charles Leclerc was fuming, and it was a race that we want to forget. I mean, that race was just horrible for us. Just knowing that victory is ours, and then screwing it off because of a dismanagement, mismanagement. Sorry, not dismanagement, but mismanagement. It stings. Like, of course we can struggle on the track, but when it's your own team, when it's just a bad decision, it just stings. It's the worst feeling you can have as a fan, and I can't imagine as a pilot. And also I would say like the staff, because all these calls are made by the team principal and the head strategist. So the other team members, like the pit crew and stuff, they don't have a say in it. All they have to do is put the tires on the car and just wait for further orders. And the mechanics as well, it's also a lot of pressure. I mean, they work so hard, and I think a lot of folks don't give enough respect to mechanics, because these lads, they work really really hard. They work really hard, and they work behind closed doors. If something happens, like a tire issue, engine issue, they're the ones who are responsible. And basically, of course, team principals and strategists, they have the biggest pressure, and of course the pilots, But the most underrated position, the most pressured position lies on none other than the mechanics, since uh, they're the ones that either make or break the car. So the pressure is on everybody. So of course, Charles Leclerc has um, a lot of struggles in Monaco in the recent years, and he's trying to win that race, and he wants that race badly. And also, not race related, but Charles Leclerc came in with a special suit. I think he's wearing a white, so it's like all white, and then I think like there's like red lines, and the suit looks fantastic, man. I must say, it looks really really good. I really love our suits, man. Like it's just like the whole full on red. But when we add the yellow, when we add the black, when we add even like the all white and stuff, when we have a special occasion, when we give special suits, of course we always, every race, every weekend, we always wear our you know all red suits. But when we have a home race, or when it's a special occasion, like this weekend is a special occasion for Charles Leclerc, since it's his home race, and he's wearing a special suit with the all white with a few red lines. It looks fantastic. We have the best suits uh in F1. I don't care what anybody says. Mercedes might be a little competition there, but Ferrari, we have the best suits. We have the best helmets. Even I'm that confident with our team. We just have the best designs. Now we just we have to perform. That's really just that. You guys are all gonna come at me. All the other F1 fans, those who are not Ferrari fans, are all gonna come at me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna have the result. Of course, you guys are the greatest team in F1 history." But where are the results? I'm gonna be speechless. What do I have to say? Because we are not performing. But that's that for Charles Leclerc. I really hope the best for Charles Leclerc. I know he wants that victory so badly. I can feel it. You could just see by his body language that he really wants to end this strings and years of failures, and he just wants that win so badly. Of course, it's really special for any pilot, not just a Monegasque. Of Charles Leclerc, but also any other pilot just understands how important and how legendary this track is, and a win in Monaco, it's special, man. It's really 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 is special. That's that. And P2 and P3. So free practice number one, Carlos Sainz put up a P1, and Charles Leclerc a P5, and then in free practice number two, Charles Leclerc put up a P2, and Carlos Sainz put up a P3, and everything's looking good. We just have to put up these same results on Sunday. I think nowadays I'm always more concerned about the race days, about the Sundays and the last sessions of the weekend, because we don't really good on the races. And really really excited though. I mean, Carlos Sainz, I have a feeling though, even though I know it's Charles Leclerc's home race and he's gonna go really really hard, I have a feeling that Carlos Sainz is gonna outperform him. It may, because Carlos Sainz is absolutely flying on the track. I mean, he's on a mission. He is on a mission. He's flying. He has had a few scares, meaning that he really really came close with the wall. But man, this lad is absolutely flying. He's on a mission, and I feel like it's gonna be a good weekend for us. It's gonna be a good weekend for Carlos Sainz especially. Man, it feels so good because Carlos Sainz, even he had so many few strings of bad looks as well. Just failures and just also mismanagement a bit as well. So I really, really, he's really frustrated with the results, and he wants it bad as much as Charles Leclerc do. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope all of you have a great day. See you guys tomorrow for the qualifying. No, actually, no, not qualifyings, but free practice number 3 and qualifyings. And I'll give you guys my reaction. If not, I'll give you guys my reaction on Monday if I get busy on the weekend. Um, I will record a video and everything about the free practice number 3 and qualifyings, and then I'll give you guys my reaction on the race day. It won't be too much of an issue, to be honest. Um, I could just put up a video with the qualifyings and free practice number 3 like I'll do tomorrow. I'll put that together just like I did right now with the free practice number 1 and 2, and then I'll put of course I'll do I'll give one video to the race. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope all of you have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.